Hey guys, hope you've had a good weekend. Like most of you watching this video, I spent most of it wondering when my dad is coming back and putting my head through a ceiling fan after playing this fucking map for an entire fucking weekend. And still not loving this Happy Meal toy of a fucking game. I'll tell you why. Ah yes, good old Nuketown, as we all remember it from the previous Call of Duties, being that one map that was full of chaos and mayhem. And in this game, with its spawn system, doesn't make it any more fun, it just makes it worse. Like literally, this game, it's not even just this game, this map in this game just makes me want to cry and stop playing. I have tried to enjoy this map for the entire weekend that I've played it. I've been playing it since Tuesday, since it dropped. And I enjoyed it at first. I was like, yes, classic Call of Duty, it's back again. But no, it really isn't. Now, like the last video I did on this game, I'm going to try and break this down into segments and give my opinion on them. So anyway, let's roll the first opinion I have on this. With Cold War spawning system, this map just doesn't work. Because the spawns are still so broken, you literally end up just spawning on top of each other all the time. Like, it's actually a joke. Like, especially on domination, if you hold that B flag and you either hold behind a certain point from C or A, one person can still run around your spawn without the spawns being flipped at all, even though the entire team is just holding by the van in the middle. Like, it's a joke. You've got that one guy that's running around looking at your spawn like that one guy that stares at you after getting out of the shower at the gym. There have been several occasions where I've legit spawned next to the enemy players as I've died. Like, the spawn will flip, but for some reason I've literally spawned right next to the enemy team, so I instantly die. What the f is up with that? Why is it not putting me in the area of the map where no one is standing next to? Like, I don't understand. I can understand because it's such a small map, but then again, I don't remember any of the previous Nuketowns being like having such a bad spawning system that just made no sense. Like, at least in the previous ones, it would spawn you, but you wouldn't spawn directly next to someone, maybe into someone's sights, but not next to them.
You're a fucking angry little fucking spastic. So why don't you crawl back up your mum's fanny and die?
Now tell me why, right, when they drop this map, that you can only play Nuketown 24/7 with random game modes. Why am I not able to play the game mode on the map that I want like we used to be able to? Like, honestly, why is it random? That makes no sense. I'm a domination and hardpoint player. I don't like Team Deathmatch. I think Team Deathmatch sucks. I think it utterly sucks dick. And there's nothing wrong with sucking dick, but on this map, it feels like you're getting this blowjob and your asshole fisted by the Hulk all in one with Team Deathmatch. Considering with all the spawns as well, as I've previously mentioned in this game, is such a problem. Team Deathmatch really isn't the one for this fucking game. It honestly frustrates me to hell. Like, I'll give Tryout their props, man. Like, they made a good map. Like, they remastered it quite well. That's in terms of how it looks. That's not in terms of how it plays, right? Let's not get that twisted. But like, you know, I'm not really gonna complain. Like, no one's gonna say no to free shit, but I still feel like Tryout's giving me a reach around, but they've decided to put in a third finger instead of just two this time. Right, let's just get the obvious out of the way. That pump action shotgun is ridiculous in this game. It is a one-shot kill from mid-range, it feels like now. Like, the spazzers are semi-automatic, but even that feels like it does, like, pellets. Like, it doesn't feel like it does any damage, regardless of what attachments you put on it. But that pump action, you get the right attachments on it, you are getting your shit pushed in at any range. Like, it's ridiculous. The amount of people I've been killed by in this map is people using that shotgun and nothing else. It's honestly getting a bit annoying. Like, it was gonna happen because of how small the map is. People were obviously gonna bring out that class, and if you saw in my last video, I said this as a point as well, so it was gonna happen and I was right about that. So something, I don't even know if something should be done about this. Like, you guys probably need to let me know in the comments whether I'm right in complaining about the amount of damage it does. But then again, I've been playing core for once instead of hardcore, because I played hardcore for about 5 games on this map and I instantly regretted it. Getting one shot through a building is ridiculous with a pistol. Like, suck my nan.
Don't do it. I'm a virgin. No. No.
Next is the snipers that, I'm not gonna lie, irritated me to the point where I nearly moved house. I'm not even joking. Like, honestly, how does a sniper rifle in a Call of Duty game do 99 damage and leave the person on 1 HP from a quick scope? That is such a joke. Even hard scoping half the time, you'll hit them and they'll literally do something like 89 damage or 99 damage. It's honestly so stupid. Like, are people just stimming? As like, do they know like if I'm aiming at them? But like, it's honestly a joke. I don't understand why they're so underpowered in this game. In case you missed that, I just wanted to point out something where I hit him and where my scope was aiming. My scope was aiming at his, I'd say probably the center of the stomach and the chest meets. But look at the damage. Look, from that range, I've had hit markers at closer range than this, by the way. I've had hit markers from toenail distance and it has not killed them. This honestly needs to be fixed. I shouldn't have to level up to level 48 to buy the plus 20 damage barrel, plus the leveling of the snipers. I don't know what it is, it just feels like it takes so much longer than all the other weapons in the game. Like, it's honestly, I don't understand. Also, just to reference this one, I can't collateral people, even though in the trailer it says you can collateral people. But I haven't got footage of this, but this has happened to me on more than one occasion where two enemy players are standing directly behind each other. I shoot them and the person behind doesn't even get hit marked. The person in front just takes all the damage and still lives. But however, in this clip, as I've slowed it down, I can shoot through this mannequin and he dies. So how does that make any sense? If anyone's got any footage of this they want to send me, please contact me at 0800 my dad's got the milk.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
As much as I tried to give this game a chance, and trust me, I really had some patience, like playing a full game of Monopoly, man, with this. I'm running out of patience. The reason why they dropped this map so early was to win fans back on side, because they knew about all the complaints that the community had for this game, and they thought, how can we make it up to people and try and win the fan base back on side? Oh, we'll drop this map earlier than expected. That's literally, I'm pretty sure, right, the original intended roadmap for this map was not meant to be released so soon, but they did it anyway to try and win favor back, which doesn't solve the issues that are currently in the game. Like, there's still things that are heavily broken. The main culprit being spawns. I could forgive the guns being overpowered, I could forgive the snipers being underpowered, but the spawning is honestly what deterring me from playing this game. I started playing the regular playlist again instead of Nuketown all the time, but even then I still wasn't enjoying myself. I was still frustrated with the spawns and how the mechanics with that work. Like, I can forgive everything else, I honestly could, but the spawns are so core to the game, it's what's ruining the experience for me as a player. I want to take this game seriously, I really do, like I did with Modern Warfare, but really I'm finding it really hard to. I feel like this is such a B-Tech version of the original Black Ops. It's just a joke at this point. Like, we're still waiting on a patch for this. I understand, like, with the whole pandemic, they must be doing this over Zoom all the time, you know. Staff were probably struggling because they were going through No Nut November. Pretty sure, like, 70% of their fucking workforce probably failed that. Well, I'm gonna need a lie down after this video, I ain't gonna lie. Like, this map, honestly, if I had to give it a rating, I'm giving it a L, boys. Like, this map took an L. Not because of, like, the guns, but mainly because of the spawning in it, and also the fact that, like, the double XP apparently is broken as well. I don't know whether it was just for zombies. Someone told me that it was also broken for multiplayer, but I can't really confirm that. But the way the leveling of the guns, like, in multiplayer just took a fair amount of time, like longer than I thought it would. Like, honestly, it was a joke trying to level stuff. Anyway, boys, I'm gonna call it there for this video, man. Like, honestly, playing Nuketown for an entire weekend, I feel like I have a fucking hernia in my right bollock. I'm not even joking anymore. Like, I'm that stressed out over this map, which is ridiculous. If you boys would like to see me comment on some of the other games that you lot play, and hopefully that I've also played, like, feel free to comment it down below, and maybe I'll make a video out of it. This could even become a series if you guys want, because some of you lot really enjoyed the last video. Like, we absolutely smashed it on the views and the likes. Like, thank you guys so much for the support. If you guys want more of me, links are down below. My Instagram is where you can catch me most often. That's where I post most of my clips. But yeah, subscribe if you're new around here. Hopefully I'll see you lot in the next one. Cheers for the support, boys. Peace.